All right, what's up, sneaker gang? It's Kay, and we're back again with another video. So today's video is going to be a fashion sneaker video, um, and I'm going to be interviewing someone, of course, asking them questions and having a conversation overall about sneakers and the fashion industry and how both collides and how they go about putting their outfits together on a day-to-day basis, etc., etc. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right. What's up, y'all? Today we have a special person with us that we're going to be interviewing. Go ahead and tell us your name, where you're from, what you do. Let us, let-
All right, yeah. What's up, everybody? My name's Christopher. I go by Chris. Originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Living in Jacksonville, Florida right now. Um, right now, I work in the medical field, so I work at a Mayo Clinic. Doing the research and things like that. And well, as you can see, a hobby of mine is collecting shoes and hats and fashion. So that's what we're here to talk about today.
Okay, so we're going to start off with outfit of the day. Comment below who you think has the best outfit, or go to Instagram and vote to see who had the best outfit for today. Chris, you can go ahead and tell them your Instagram name.
Yeah. So Instagram name is cbaptiste_3. If you guys want to go follow me on there. Also cbaptiste_3 as well on TikTok. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok as well, so let's go follow me on those social medias.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and show kicks of the day. So for our outfit of the day, this is what the kicks that I matched it with. The Dunk High Syracuse. I matched it with my outfit of the day. What did you match yours with?
For me, for outfit of the day, I went with the Yeezys. I have the Yeezy Desert Boot. These are the rock. And I just really like this colorway. You know what I'm saying? This is a neutral color, really, that can just really just go with anything. And it kind of makes the outfit kind of pop a little bit. So yeah, I went with the Yeezy Desert Boots for my outfit of the day.
All right, awesome. So we're gonna go right into the questions. First one, how did you start collecting sneakers?
Um, it's crazy because I actually didn't start collecting sneakers until 2020 during the pandemic. I bought like it was crazy. I bought my first. Well, I already had a pair of J's. I already had a pair of ones. Um, but from being in the pandemic and having nothing really to do, I don't know what made me just like decide to just start buying shoes.
Mhm.
And I just started with one, and one turned into a lot of pairs. So yeah, I honestly just started, what was that, 2 years ago, and my collection is actually pretty decent now from just starting 2 years ago. But pandemic, that's what started it.
And it's crazy. I would say the same. I mean, I had shoes. My first pair of shoes, I got it back in 2016. But during after the pandemic, that's when I really, really started going crazy and copping a whole bunch of shoes. So the pandemic definitely has people going and just exploring different
Yeah,
type of opportunities, or hobbies that we probably didn't even know we had before.
yeah, it was crazy because I mean, like, I think it was like almost every week I was getting a new pair of shoes that was coming to the house. Like, UPS knew me by first name, because I was there. They were coming to my house and dropping off shoes every single week. I kid you not. It was crazy.
Yeah, I know the feeling. How important is collecting sneakers to you and the fashion behind it?
I don't know. For me, it's crazy because I got into sneakers through the pandemic, but I was always like, I love fashion. So with me, it really started growing up in the church. Um, Me and a couple of guys, we would like compete like every Sunday to see who would have the best, church fit, and it was crazy because we would just put random things together. So for me, it was like I started with fashion, I started with the clothes, but the sneakers came later on. But like when you put those two things together, like my love for sneakers and my love for just fashion and just being out there and just being open with like what I wear, um, it's really important to me. I think now, like when people look at me, that's the first thing they notice is just like
Mhm.
my sense of style or fashion or what shoes I got on my feet. So it's just really important to be able to like just be yourself, and then like other people see how important
Right.
you know fashion and sneakers are to you. So yeah.
I think it's so many different platforms that she could use to create such a fashion sense. And I think like it's kind of difficult for me to really go through so much and be like, yeah, I have an outfit for this particular shoe. Like every
Yeah,
shoe that comes in, I'm like, okay, I have an outfit for this, I have an outfit for this, or I have an idea of what I
of
want to
what you want to do.
what I want to put together. But it's actually going out and finding that piece or that outfit to kind of make the outfit pop.
That is that's very true because I think, I mean, there's a couple of shoes in my collection now that I still haven't worn because I haven't found the right piece of like shirt. It could be one thing too. It could be shorts, it could be shirts, it could be pants. Like for me, it's really like to the T. Like if I don't have what I want exactly for that shoe, I'm not wearing that shoe.
How many pairs of sneakers do you have, including the ones you recently bought and haven't gotten in the mail yet?
All right. It's crazy. So I did count how many I have with what I have coming in. Right now, I have about 67 pairs of sneakers,
Okay.
which to a lot of people that might sound like a lot, but for me, it's like I'm just getting to like, I'm not even touching the surface of how many sneakers that I actually want to get. Because what I want to do is have like a shoe room, and I don't have enough to fill up a room yet. So 67 may sound like a lot to a lot of people who don't collect sneakers, but currently I have 67 pairs.
Well, better than me because I have a little over 40 for someone who just started
Just
collecting shoes,
started, yeah.
really, really going hard on collecting shoes starting in 2021. Like, so I have a little over 40 shoes and I got them kind of
Yeah, you're getting there. You're up there. I will say that you are up there.
definitely, definitely. But I definitely feel having a shoe room. I want to do the same. I was thinking about maybe like a storage room, kind of putting up a little set together and just going ahead and paying for it every month and kind of like
Yeah,
coming there, etc. Just kind of like a chill spot. But when you think about it, if you want to wear a certain shoe, you would have to go to the
you got to go
storage
get
room
it.
every
Yeah.
every day.
See,
And
my goal. See, that's the thing. My goal is to actually be able to have a shoe room, but my goal is to have like a display and then like my shoes that I actually wear. So when I get to the point where I can buy two pairs of the same shoe, that's
Mhm.
what I want to do. One pair I'm gonna keep on ice, and one pair that I'll actually
Right.
wear. So that's like a goal of mine, is to be able to buy two pairs of the same shoe, to have some on display and have some that I actually put on feet.
So the two pairs of shoes that you would get, would it be mostly like your holy grail shoes or just any?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. It would honestly probably be my holy grail shoe, and I have one. I think there's one shoe in mind that well, I'm lying. It's probably about two pairs of shoes that I have in mind that I would have to get like two pairs of because they just hitting, and I just I don't want to mess them up, so I'd rather get two pairs, keep one on ice, keep one on foot.
Right. And shout out to the people who play basketball in their shoes. I mean, I know they're basketball shoes, but especially the
Yeah,
holy
that's
grail
crazy.
one.
That's crazy.
So I definitely feel that. How do you style or pair your sneakers with your outfit? Like to go ahead and get an outfit going, how do you go about that process?
so so like I'm the type of person where if I'm going somewhere or if I know I'm gonna have like a certain event, I usually try to plan ahead. But for me, everything starts with the shoes. Like I base every single outfit off of my shoes. I never buy shirts or pants first. I always go off of shoes. So like I can buy a pair of shoes and then I'll just be like, okay, now that I have the shoes and I have them in hand, now I'm gonna be like, okay, what shirt, or sometimes in my case, what hat, or or shorts or jeans, or if I'm gonna wear cargos, if I'm gonna wear, high water pants. Like for me, it just always depends on what type of shoe that I have on my foot. But everything for me starts with the shoe. Like
Right.
I cannot, any outfit that I have, it just, the shoe is what I go to first, to come up with the rest of the outfit.
Okay, so where do you get your inspiration from?
Inspiration. I would say, I mean, for anybody who's like involved in, sneaker community and like fashion and things like that, I don't think anybody can say that they don't have an inspo and it just comes off the top of their head. I only say that because there's so many social media platforms, and you see people, dressing up every day. Sometimes you can get inspiration from somebody, but add your own flair to it. So like, I could see someone wearing a certain shirt, and I'm like, okay, their outfit looks good, but I know I can go harder, and I know I could put different colors together and make it work. So I think my inspiration just comes from just like being able to just scroll through social media and see, how people are dressing and things like that, or see how I can improve on what they've started, or you know what I mean? So for me, I say inspiration comes from just scrolling through social media, but then I'll also say sometimes it just comes to me like I'll just, it's crazy because I'll be laying in bed and I'll be like, wait, I think I can make this work. I think I can make a fit out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I say it's a combination of both, of just scrolling through social media and then also, my brain. I just pick my own brain on the things that I like. So
Yeah, and I actually follow like specific pages who does like clothing hauls from different type of stores and stuff like that, seeing how they pair outfits together. And what I've been noticing a lot is that people who do wear sneakers are now starting to get more into the fashion side. So a lot of the people who I followed, that was just all about sneakers, sneaker enthusiasts, sneaker collections, sneaker heads, they're now starting to get to that fashion side. So I now look at what they're wearing, how they pair their shoes together, and I get inspiration from them like that too.
yeah.
Do you think it's important to have some type of sense of style with your sneakers, or just wear them?
Ah man. See, it's crazy. Because like I can go to like like maybe like a sneaker con, or something like that, or like sneaker fit that they be throwing, and I see a lot of guys who just throw shoes on and then like it's just whatever,
Yeah.
and then it's like cringe, because I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, you have these nice shoes on, but what you got on is just not it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if anytime, unless what I'm saying, unless they're it's like a real chill day and you're just out running errands and you got maybe like a beater shoe on, but like if you're gonna throw some shoes on, throw a fit on with it too. Like even with me, if I'm gonna go run some errands, if I if it's gonna be a long day and I'm running some errands and I want to look good, I'm gonna throw on some sneakers, maybe like a sweatsuit or some shorts or something like that. But I'll still make it look fashionable. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of guys that I see that just throw some J's on, and then it's just like, bro, what are you wearing? Like what you got on? So I think like if you're gonna wear some sneakers, man, at least make it look good with what you got on: the shirt, pants, hat, shorts, whatever.
Yeah, I think in general it's important to kind of like, have yourself groomed going. Doesn't matter where you go to Walmart, go to, first impressions matter no matter where you are. You don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to be able to connect with, who you're going to network with. You could meet somebody in Walmart and next thing you know that's the person that's helping you grow your business. But first impressions matter. So I never would want to go anywhere looking just any type of way, or I don't want to say bummy, but not looking, your best self when you can look your best self, out in these streets. What is your most worn color in your shoes?
My most worn color, I think I actually have a pair I can show. Yeah, it's crazy because it's actually my first pair of first pair of ones. But OG shadows,
Mm-hmm.
most like these are the most worn shoe in my collection. Like I cannot tell you how many times I just throw this on with any fit. And the only reason it's my most worn shoe, not because it can go with anything, but it's something about this colorway and it being a worn in shoe
Mm-hmm.
that just makes it look even better. Like the more you wear like this colorway, this shoe right here, I don't know, it just to me it just looks better when it's worn in, specifically just this colorway for the shadows. So I would say, yeah, these are definitely my most worn in pair of shoes, seriously. And I love them though.
So what would you say is your most worn color in your closet? Like what color do you find yourself wearing all the time, no matter what outfit you're wearing?
Okay, so it's going to sound like a cliche, but black.
Yeah. Black.
Black. I mean, literally black. I'm mostly wearing black every single day.
Yeah.
Every day. Like there's not a day I'm not wearing black. And most of my recently I've started wearing more like brighter colors, but like if you go back, you look at my page, a lot of my colors that I'm wearing is black. Like I have black, like I'll put black on black. Like I wear a black shirt, black pants. I'm just saying black is it's just the color, you know. Everybody wears it. So
I agree. And it's not cliche at all. Cause if I have a shoe that I cop and I really want to wear it and I don't have an outfit to wear with, I'm just gonna wear it with all black. It's the best thing to pull up out of, to just make an outfit out of wearing all black, black on black. Even if I'm wearing black shoes, I'm probably gonna wear all black and all black outfit.
but yeah.
It's just a go-to and it's really, really common. Everyone loves the color black or neutral colors like gray and nude and all of that. So
Yeah. Black
it's
is it.
definitely
In
it.
all aspects, in all aspects.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. If you get it, you get it. If you
You
don't.
get it. Yeah, yeah, you know.
So what's the least worn color in your closet?
Blue.
Really?
Blue is yeah, it's crazy. Blue is I've probably got like 3 pairs of shoes that are blue, and I've probably worn them once each.
And I have
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why, but blues, and it's crazy because that's my favorite color, but it's my least worn color. It's weird.
I think it depends on what you're purchasing and how that blue looks on that item. Because blue is a really nice color. And I've seen
It
some
is.
nice blue shoes, like the UNCs and then
Yeah,
the
I
prototypes,
see it.
for example. But I mean, it's just not all blues are good blues.
Yeah, not all blues is good blues, but yeah, that's probably my least favorite, well, my least worn color.
Which piece of attire do you want to stand out? Your kicks or your outfit? So even though you base your outfit on your shoes, what do you really want to stand out when you're wearing?
It really just kind of depends on where I'm going because even though I do uh go based off of my shoes first, sometimes I can wear like I wouldn't say my like I wouldn't say my shoes are basic, but like even though I go based off of my shoes, sometimes I'll wear that certain sneaker because I want my outfit to pop. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So I just want them to, when they first look at me, it's be like, oh my gosh, like look at his fit. But then the way he tied it in with the shoes, it's like, you know, but I guess it just depends on honestly like where I'm going or, you know, who I'm going to be around really. Because sometimes I'll just wear kicks and, you know, they could be the flyest sneakers and I'm wearing something basic up top.
Right.
But there's other times I could be wearing like today, you know what I'm saying? If I was to go out today and you looked at me, what you're gonna notice is you're gonna notice my jacket. It's
Mhm.
bright, you know what I mean? But then you're gonna look down, you're gonna look at my Yeezy boots, and you go, oh, the way he tied it in looks good. But like for this outfit, you're mostly gonna look up and look at my shirt or my jacket, and then you're gonna look down. So it just really just depends on where I'm at, where I'm going, type of deal.
Okay. Do you think your sneakers display a huge fashion statement for you, despite, now being into clothes? Like, what would you say about that?
Um, I know, I
In
think
general.
so. I think nowadays, like the sneaker community is kind of getting a little bit more like people are starting to notice it more, you know what I mean? So everybody's trying to get into it any way they can. So it's kind of, you know how some people say, you know, it's kind of getting drowned out. But for me, I don't think sneakers will ever get drowned out. I think with the prices, yeah, the prices are obviously, you know,
Right.
going up, but like I don't think the sneaker community will ever go away. So like for me, I just think like sneakers are, I mean, to the day I die, probably be something that's really important to me just because it's something that I love, something that I like expressing. Like it's a way for me to express myself through my shoes, especially when you're able to cop like shoes that are like rare. You know what I mean? Like I want to get to a point where I can, you know, cop shoes that are like really rare. But like sneakers, I think sneakers is it's really important. It's really important to me as a fashion statement, even though I love, you know, putting different pieces together. Shoes is really number one on my list.
Have you looked at the Union Off-White Dunk Argan, that specific colorway Argan? And did you know that it's patchwork that could be ripped off? And would you rock it with a torn patchwork, or would you just leave it alone and style the shoe how it comes?
I have indeed. I have seen those shoes. I wanted them. Did I get them? No.
Got an
You
L.
know, you win some, a big L. You know, you win some, you lose some. And for me, if I did have those pair of sneakers, I think for me, I would rock them without the patchwork, just to be different. You know what I mean? Because like I could rip that patch off and then like based off of how the shoe, you know, looks or whatever, come up with a fit and just, you know, blow it, you know, blow it up really. So I don't know. And I think also I think it looks better without patchwork, you know, to
Cleaner.
each its own. Yeah, it looks cleaner. To each its own, you know. Some people like it with on without it, but for me, I think I would go without the patch. But it is a shoe that I wish I did get.
I
I
wish
did not. I didn't get.
I
Yeah,
the
and
actual
resale is
whole
crazy.
passport.
So
It is, and the whole passport pack. I wish I was able,
yeah,
but I mean, I literally got an L on all three.
I did too.
Somebody, when some, I'm just hoping that I could find somebody that's local that's willing to, bring
Willing to,
down the
yeah,
price a little. But for dunks, $300, $400, no, I'll
yeah.
pass. When wearing high tops, are you leaning more towards long pants or short pants in general? Because for me, when I tend to wear like dresses or shorts, it's like I want the shoe to show. So I'm always wearing something for the shoe to show. But if I'm wearing like lows or dunks, I'll wear long pants. Well, really depending on the outfit, but most of the time I lean towards long pants.
Okay. For me, high tops. It's a interesting like it's like an interesting shoe to try to style because I've tried to wear high tops with shorts, and I guess just for me the way it looks on me, I'm not really digging it. So I try to like wear longer pants or if I am going to wear pants, I never wear pants that go all the way down. I always wear high watered type of pants with high tops because it's kind of like I don't know the style that most of the pants that I buy are kind of like high watered a little bit just because I like that tapered look more on my pants. But anytime I'm wearing high tops, really I'm gonna wear high tapered pants or I'm gonna wear long jeans. But shorts, I can't do it. It just doesn't look right on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already short as it is. It just doesn't look right. So I'm going with long pants or tapered.
Okay. So we're going to take a look at some of your outfits, right? That you've put together
Okay.
and have on Instagram, and which I myself have gotten inspiration from. So if, whoever's watching, like go to his page, look at the way he puts his outfits together, get some inspiration. But we're going to look at a few of them. What's the inspiration behind this outfit? How'd you put it together? What made you think chino pants would bring it together? And those are what I call the high water pants, chino pants.
Yeah. So for me, when I took this picture, um, well, first I got the shoes first, obviously, like I said. And it was crazy because, the pandas, you want to call them pandas or black and white, whichever way you want to go. But when I first got those shoes, I was like, okay, everybody's like really just wearing like the same thing with this. So I
Mhm.
was like, how can I make it a little bit different? So once I got the shoes, I actually went thrifting. And I
Mhm.
found that shirt. I thrifted that shirt. And I was like, okay, it's got a little bit of red, it's got a little bit of yellow on it. So, let's see what I can do with it. And then I purchased the chinos tapered pants, and I was like, okay, this shirt and these pants would go great together. And then I was like, you know what? I can wear my pandas with them. So I threw the pandas, and then I'm really big into hats, beanies. I've got like almost every color. And then if you could tell, it's kind of like it's not the same color, which is what I love. The color of the beanie is not the same color as kind of like the yellow reddish color on the shirt,
Mhm.
which kind of makes it pop a little bit.
Right.
And then I just threw on a little a strap bag, and call it a fit. For me, it's kind of like a trial and error type of thing, because most of the time, like I throw outfits together, and sometimes I don't even try them on. Like if I take a picture, sometimes it's like the first time that I actually even tried the fit
Mhm.
on. And I just walk out the door and I'm like, okay, if this looks good, then people are obviously gonna tell me it looks good. If not, trial and error. Um, but it honestly it came out great. And another thing with these shoes and this whole fit is my ability to throw in like the white socks
Mhm.
with the fit, because a lot of people aren't big on like wearing the different color socks, as in like if they're gonna wear black, they're gonna wear black. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They're gonna wear black socks. But for me, I like throwing it off with like black pants, white socks, black and white shoes. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite fits, to be honest, that I
Yeah,
put together.
I really like it. Definitely, the beanie definitely pops. And is I always wanted to ask, is that a chained wallet on the other side?
It is. It is a chain wallet.
So is that like a new thing, or it just depends on what you're wearing for you to throw
It
that in?
just depends on, yeah, it honestly just depends on, because with this fit, I was wearing all black, and I just figured like wearing a chain wallet with this fit, with what's actually on the shirt, because the shirt is Bike Week
Right.
2001. So this is an old shirt. It's an old school motorcycle shirt, um, and people who ride motorcycles, they have chain wallets. So
Yep.
I try to tie it into, kind of like what I'm wearing. So yeah, that's great eye. That's great eye.
But that's a really
Yeah,
good detail though. That's
yeah,
don't forget about the eye. That's a really good detail
yeah.
for
That's
you to
crazy.
tie in that wallet because of the shirt that you have. And it's true. Like if you know bikers, you see that on movies and comics,
Yeah,
pictures, they always had the chain wallets. And even like back in middle school, like people used to wear chain wallets all the time. And I haven't seen one in
that's,
years.
that's crazy. You're the first person who actually like noticed that. That's crazy. Yeah.
First of all, what is Wheaties? And was this outfit easy for you to style with the off-white fives? And why do you think Bass Pro hats are in style now?
All right. So first question, Wheaties. Wheaties is actually it's like a cereal brand. It actually started, I believe, 1921. So it hit its 100-year mark
Mhm.
um last year. But it's like just a cereal brand that kind of really just got popular over the years. As you can see, Supreme, collabs with them. And it just pops. Um, but really the inspo for this shirt, I mean, well, for this outfit was, once again, I got the shoes first. And again, I didn't go thrifting, but I went to a local store here in Jacksonville, and they had a couple of Supreme shirts. And the main reason why I got the shirt was because of the tag on the off white fives. I figured that the off white fives and the tag on the off white fives and the shirt would go together.
Mhm.
And then um, I rarely do wear jeans, but I figured like to kind of make it pop a little bit more, I was gonna wear some blue jeans. And as you can tell on the shirt, it has the Supreme logo, which is in red, which is
Right.
the only reason why I wore a red hat. The only reason was because of the Supreme logo. So it's kind of coordinating a little bit. And then I just put it together, and it came out, and I loved it. Um, And then with the Bass Pro shop hats, I don't know, man. I just obviously it's in style, and I wanted to give it a try, see how it worked. Um, and now I have probably like I think like 8 or 9 Bass Pro hats in like almost every color. And it's just something about those hats that just it makes it makes things pop. You know what I mean? Like you can wear something like I said, you can wear like an all black and throw like a green Bass Pro shop hat on, and your fit is popping. You know what I mean? Like it looks nice. So with me, I just honestly just threw the hat on, and I was like, okay, wait, this actually kind of goes. It doesn't actually really go, but it goes. You know what I mean? Like it makes it pop. So once I put it together, took a picture, and I was like, dang, this outfit is actually really nice. So yeah,
Yeah, you snapped on this outfit. You really did. And I
appreciate
actually
it.
have a
Appreciate
green
it.
Bass Pro hat that I actually took from someone. Still haven't been able to style it, but I do look forward to, styling it and getting it together.
Yeah.
And the one shoe that I want to get specifically for the hat is the Dunk Low. I'm not sure if I'm gonna say it right, but Low Emperor. It's like a alligator looking. It's green.
Oh, okay. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that one.
It's
Okay.
fine, and resale is not too bad either.
Not too bad. Okay.
Might have to, I might have to get those real soon. So you're wearing the Air Jordan Low Soulfly, and in my opinion, it seemed like it's hard to pair with because it's animal print. So what's your go-to when it comes to finding an outfit with shoes that have loud animal prints? Is it difficult?
Um, to be honest, this was probably one of my first pair of shoes that had like animal print on it. And I did find that it was honestly really hard to pair this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I bought like, see, when they first came out, I wanted them, and then I was like, yeah, not really. So I waited, and then I came back to them. I was like, you know what, I need to get these shoes. So then I got them, and then once I got them, I was like, dang, I actually never even thought about what type of fit to put with this. Like I just really just wanted the shoes. And when I got the shoes, and then I started looking for like different inspirations and things like that. I was like, it's black and red. Um, Obviously black and red with a little bit of animal print on there. So what I was mainly trying to focus on was just the red
Right.
of the shoe. Um, I think that the animal print would make the outfit pop anyway. So I was like, let me just pair it with the colors that I know I can pair it easily with, which is the red. So of course, did a little bit of digging. I like the brand, so ended up purchasing the shirt, and I was just going to wear the shirt and the shoes how it is, and then like I said, scrolling on social media, and came about this brand called Seven Figures. It's like a small brand, but they had like this hat, and the brim is red. I don't know if you can see in the picture, but the brim is actually red. And I was like, whoa, this is gonna go great with this shirt. I know it to a lot of people it might be like, dang, he's got way too much red on, but for me it was like just right. So I ended up purchasing the hat, put it with the shirt and the shoes, and then just came about. And honestly, I like this fit as well. I wish I would have taken better pictures in this fit, but I do like this outfit a lot.
This is a great picture. I mean, you can see the shoe, you can see the pants, so you can see all the details. And then because you're holding the hat, that's how I noticed that it had a red brim.
Yeah.
What inspired this look? And what made you tie in the hunting print pants with this outfit?
Um, Crazy. So I spoke about it before. Okay, so you see how I have um the high tops on, right? Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of wearing high tops with shorts. So when I purchased these pants, they were actually longer than when I bought them. So what I ended up doing, because I like the look of like the tapered look, the high top with like a little bit of tapered pants. So what I ended up actually doing is I cut them. I cut the ends of them just the right length to where you could see the socks and you could see the shoe. But honestly, for this outfit, honestly, I really bought the pants first. And the only reason I say I bought the pants first is because I had the pants for a really long time. And I just didn't know what I would ever wear with it. And then I had those shoes for a really long time. Those were my first time wearing them. I had them for a really long time, and I actually swapped the laces to white from the original laces that were on there. I swapped them for white, and the shirt I thrifted. So I thrifted the OG Denver Nuggets shirt, and like I said, I like hats. I had a white beanie just laying around. I was like, let me throw this beanie on. It's gonna match my socks. It's gonna match the laces. It's got a little bit of white on the shoe, and then I put it together, and I was like chef kiss. Like it was just like seriously, I really like this fit too. Like just being able to incorporate the blues with the camo pants just really like set it off for me. And like really like when you look at the fit, honestly, one of the main things that's popping too is the beanie. Like the beanie is white, but it's bright. So like when you look, you're like, oh dang, he's got a white beanie on. It's popping, and then you just work your way down. It's got the blue shirt, oversized a little bit, with the camo, and then the high top dunks. Just put it all together, and it just, I don't know. For me, it just kind of, I don't want to say it's easy, but sometimes it, when I put things together, it's just like, oh dang, like you know what I mean?
You, huh?
Yeah, like it just comes to me. I mean, it just comes to me sometimes, like for real. Like it just comes to me, and I put this together, and it was fine. I really like this one.
Do you think with hunting print pants, do you think it's easier to style with any color?
I think so. I think it's a little bit easier if you do it right. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say every color will go with it, but there's a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of colors that I can see going with this. So it's like it's hard, but it's not at the same time. So like it's real easy to just throw on some pants, well, these camo pants, and be like, okay, what color shirt I'm gonna wear? Like you could throw pretty much almost any color with them, but you gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it work for you. So
Right.
I think it is easier, but it's just the person who's putting it on.
So instead of those royal dunks, what shoe would you wear in replacement of it?
Instead of those, if I was to replace those shoes, to be honest, I probably wear some like low tops. But for me, I'd probably wear like obviously dunks. A lot of people go to dunks, but I would probably wear some Jordan 1 lows
Okay.
instead of dunks. I probably wear some. A lot of people don't like wearing Jordan 1 lows, but I have a couple of them, and I really like styling the Jordan 1 lows. So instead of dunks, I probably wear some lows, but also I'd probably it's crazy because I'd actually probably wear Yeezy slides with this outfit, and I'd also probably wear like Yeezy foam runners. To be honest,
Yeah, I could see the foam runner.
yeah, I could see the foam runners. Like I would definitely throw that on because it'd be different. But then I'd throw like another accessory, maybe like a bag or something.
I'm big on recycling clothes. Like if I wear it one time, I can wear it again.
I mean, I'll probably wear it again. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't take a picture, but I could.
Right.
I recycle fits all the time. Yeah.
That's another fit for you. Just saying, you ain't get it from me, but okay. So this is the last one, which is actually my favorite. So I know I said it, but this is actually my favorite for real.
I know I said it too, but this is actually one of my favorites too.
It's because
I got a lot. I got a lot to talk about this shit.
Comes together. So
yeah.
And all the colors stand out, and there's different colors going on. And you're wearing the Forrest Gump Cortez. So what made you pair the plaid green pants with the Cortez colorway and then the orange hat?
All right. So, oh man. All right. So for this fit, man, it was crazy because I actually showed this, like when I was coming up with it, I actually showed a couple of people and they're like, bro, you're crazy. Please do not wear this outfit out in public. And I was like, all right, bet. Just wait on it. But how it all started was I forgot what I was watching, and I saw the Cortez. It wasn't Forrest Gump though. It was crazy. I wasn't watching Forrest Gump, but I was watching some show or something, and they had the Cortezes on. And I was like, man, that's a really nice shoe. So let me get those. So I got them. I already had the green plaid pants, and funny story behind the jacket is actually I actually made that jacket, like all the patchwork, all the buttons on there was completely me. So that wasn't something that you could just go out and buy.
Okay.
I just went out and bought the patches and the buttons, and I put them all in different places. And it just was a fire jacket. Um, and for me, what really was like, I really wanted to make this outfit pop. So I really wanted to be different. I really wanted to just I wanted to see my ability to just like throw stuff together and make it look good.
Right.
So I was just getting into hats. I had this Miami Dolphins hat, not even a Miami Dolphins fan. Put on the Miami Dolphins hat with the fit, and I was just like, the hat is what makes this fit pop for me.
Yep, it does.
Because when you look, I have nothing that I have on is matching whatsoever. I got on white, red, green, blue, and then you can't see the shirt, but the shirt has light blue writing on it. Like nothing that I have on is matching. But I figured if people are going to look at me, they're going to look at every aspect of this outfit. So if they look at me from head to toe, they're going to look at my hat and be like, okay, cool, that's a nice hat. It's bright. And then they get down to the jacket and be like, okay, this is a nice jacket. It's got buttons, it got patchwork on it. And then you get down to my pants, and you're like, okay, that's a little odd. He's got on tapered plaid pants. And then you get down to the shoes and you're like, okay, those are some OG Cortezes, you know what I'm saying? Only old school old heads back in the day wore Cortezes like that. Like nowadays, you won't catch a lot of people wearing Cortezes, but like I threw kind of like an old school vibe to it a little bit, and it just came out like perfect for me. Like it was just like it was great, and I like this. And it's crazy because this picture didn't get a lot of love, but for me, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite fits because like I was able to just my ability to just throw stuff together in this fit was just I loved it. I've never and the crazy thing is I haven't worn this fit since. That was my first and last time wearing that fit, but it was a great fit.
Listen, it's a great fit. The hat definitely stands out, like you said. That's what definitely brought my attention. And I was like, okay, but it's not going with but it doesn't. I would say nothing goes with nothing, but at the same time, everything goes with everything. Like you, and I was wondering if you made that jacket yourself, and I'm glad.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did make that jacket.
Yeah, and it all looks nice. But like I said, it's a simple outfit that you was able to make work and make pop. And I think that's what's really important. You just kind of like turning the simple stuff into stuff that's like, okay, like this, that got my attention. And I like that. So what do you think, and this is the last question, but what do you think about people, because you mentioned that you showed that outfit to someone, they was like, nah, it's not gonna work. So what do you think about, I don't want to say people being negative, but what do you think about someone saying that something's not gonna work and you go ahead and you try it and it does work, but what if you didn't do it? What do you think about that?
For me, it's crazy because anytime sometimes like when I put fits together, I do ask others for their opinion, even though I already know, either way, if they don't like it, I'm still gonna try it. And that's just me. But I don't know. I just kind of like want to see where, people's heads are when it comes to fashion, because fashion is what you make it, honestly. So, what works for me is not going to work for others. So like with this fit in particular, I did show a couple of people and they were like, bro, like nothing matches. Like, I don't like, and some people would just be like, I just got to see it on you. You know what I mean? They'd be like, I just got to see it on you to see if it actually works. But like, it's crazy because when you actually like, if you ask somebody for their opinion on a certain outfit and they're like, I don't know, bro, it's not going to work, or you're crazy. And then once you put it on and you make it work, and they're like, dang, man, I didn't think you were going to make it work, and I didn't think it was going to look good. Right. So it's like the ability to like shock people and be like, hey, like, yeah, like I do this. Like, this is what I love. This is like, fashion is what I like. And obviously, like I said, it's what you make it. So people can put on and throw different things together and, call it fashion because it is. It's what you
Most
make it.
definitely.
So, um, I mean, I don't really look down on people if they tell me my fit doesn't look good because it's crazy because one minute they'll say it doesn't look good and then once I put it on, they're like, dang, bro, like it actually looks good. So I don't take that to heart because I just know that, obviously we think differently. I just like to ask people for their opinion and, kind of where their head's at when it comes to fashion. So
Yeah, I feel that. And everyone's different. It's just a matter of how you put your stuff together. We could go to the store and literally purchase the same items. That don't mean we're gonna wear it the same.
exactly.
Like I mean, you made the jacket yourself. I would have bought the jacket and probably just wore it plain. It's how you make it. It's just how you
Yeah.
make it pop, and everyone has their own different fashion sense and stuff like that. So it's all about what you can put together, what you can create. And I mean, you do the whole 9 yards. I mean, you create your own jacket, you putting the colors together. Like, forget what y'all saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this work. So shout out to you. All right. So that's it. Go
Okay.
ahead
Okay.
and tell them your Instagram name so they can follow you again. Um,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
after I comment it, I'll put it in the description box as well.
Okay, perfect, perfect. If you guys want to follow me, Instagram, TikTok, it's C Baptiste _3. Y'all can go ahead and follow me on that. I'm trying to get on the TikTok. I'm trying to work it. I'm trying to figure out how to work it, but I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to do more like lifestyle and fashion and trips and traveling because that's another thing that I like doing is traveling. But yeah, like if you guys want to go ahead and follow me on there, you know what I'm saying. Um, check out my page. Tell me what fits you like, what you don't like. But yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay. And um, my name is Kay, you guys. You can follow me on Instagram at amore.thefinest and on Instagram at sneakercast. And just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And then tell me if y'all want Chris to come back and do another video.
Yeah, y'all let me know. Let her know so she can let me know,
Right.
and I'll be back. And I'll be back with more fits of the day, or more sneakers. Obviously I got some coming in, so I got some heat coming in.
Okay. So
So
definitely,
I'd like to share.
most definitely, he
So
will be back, y'all. He will.